Thank you for visiting the Coin Lady channel again. The proposal parameter change 12089 is up for discussion now. This one is really crucial, in my opinion. Furthermore, research concludes that the current state of our blockchain is really dire. This will set in motion a series of consequences. A domino effect, if you will. Many smaller validators will simply be unable to operate, and it is possible that many validators will shut down. Additionally, new validators will not be sent into space. Actually, validators will likely absorb those areas and double note various items like that. Accordingly, I believe a somewhat serious conundrum is occurring. Personally, I hope validators never leave this area. We aim for a full active state at all times, with everyone contributing to the blockchain in their own way, so that it can thrive and grow. Now that we've established the relevant proposal, I'll provide a link to it in the description in case you're curious about the tools and techniques I've used. Oh, I did make a video about it. Few individuals tuned in to watch it. It would appear that this is unknown to many. Apparently, many commenters have complained that Station V Freeze isn't very good, doesn't operate, and that they are unable to accomplish this or that. If you're interested in using our alternative, it's available from our sector. My point was that this was only the beginning. I also mentioned that validators should receive a 5% commission. Actually, it would be more prudent for you to simply disable the VCM. Next, we'll restore a 5% commission minimum, likely increase it to 10%, set a maximum reward cap, and finally return all funds to the Oracle pool. These are the most effective approaches, in my opinion, should the necessity arise. Here we may observe validators that have already gone dark, Lux, PS, PFC, T-Mon, and so on. According to what they told me, True Blue, they're going to have to shut down since this isn't going to pass. And Ozzy just spoke with them. In the same vein as Cosmic, Moonrunners is considering becoming dark. Consequently, there are several problems occurring simultaneously, and at the moment, the no vote is showing who's on board and who's not, essentially, and who just wants to drink to their heart's content. Plus, the issue is quite critical. At this point, nothing has really transpired, even though we just witnessed Bitcoin undergo one of the largest runs in its history. Now, my hope is that, as I've been following in my technical analysis, we'll witness a wonderful run once Bitcoin stops exhibiting these huge mood swings and fluctuations. At a certain point in crypto, no one has any practical historical data. After that, anything beyond the point of attaining an all-time high is merely speculation. As I was saying before, this is a very clear sign of what's happening, and the de novo is on it. What individuals should also know is that validators now gain a lot more from the DCM than in the past. This amounts to a significant reduction in their salary. If that makes sense, it will be a tragic situation, as I said before, when many validators close their doors. Nevertheless, this is the final reality that will be put into play, and it is a sequence of effects. Unfortunately, not only are the new validators leaving, but the top validators are also not contributing anything to the network. I mean, it's happened again, problems with the station, and then your backup shows up. We needed Luke to race back, and then it does. It's the opposite of what we need. We need as many validators as possible to constantly contribute to this network. It's a straightforward matter of taking turns. Sure, I am aware. The world is always in need of positive updates, and it seems like everyone is always trying to be the most aggressive. The technical analysis is promising, therefore we will continue along that path. However, fundamental problems do exist. Furthermore, I fear that the blockchain will be completely depleted if we persist in allowing double nodes and ignoring their concerns. All you'll see are powerful athletes who have drank it all, since they are essentially reinforcing this to themselves. The amount they are receiving from the Oracle rewards pool is effectively increasing their voting power. Thus, it's an extremely unusual circumstance. Plus, it poses a serious threat to all users on the blockchain, which is plainly not acceptable at the moment. Players, in a sense, but no doubt those who are currently struggling, those who are falling, and those who are lowered down in the space. The blunt truth, and attempting to resolve this is now going to be extremely troublesome, since many of you will fall under the trap of thinking that lowering the active set from 130 to 100 will solve all of your control problems. It appears that we've come full circle. Once again, the community isn't in charge, and greed and outside interests are handling the blockchain that determines the vote. In the meantime, all we see are insignificant updates that fix bugs but don't improve the blockchain in any meaningful way. This is all part of the grand thesis that the chain needs its own utilities, that is, that if we don't attract new users, the blockchain will eventually disintegrate. Problems abound, including the fact that our present user base is dwindling and that there are TC siphoning assaults happening left, right, and center, as well as the fact that everyone now affiliated with us is burning it and pretty much jumping ship from the blockchain to join Min Cash. Therefore, I believe it is important for everyone to take a moment today to reflect and ask themselves, why have we not moved as the rest of the world is in motion? To tell you the truth, even XRP was making a really good move, but we aren't. After that, you have to dive in and examine all of these many problems and their roots. A stake with validators who genuinely care is all I can tell people. Return to a system that isn't driven by greed and attempt to bring it back. Right now, the amount of time it will take is enormous. I personally will not double node. So, the likelihood of voting power reaching its necessary level is extremely low. I find it repulsive. Even though I won't be the type to hop on the bandwagon, I could do it right now, especially because these nodes are going down. For those who can keep it going, this is a tremendously lucrative time. Don't want to be a foster parent in that kind of setting, but I'm worried that's exactly what's happening. So, I would appreciate it if you could share your thoughts on this unfolding situation. The video ends there. Much obliged for your time. Make sure to click the like button if you found the article informative and enjoyed it. Goodbye for now.